India operates both Russian and American attack helicopters, but has decided to develop its own, and the reasoning is striking. Attack helicopters are critical in modern warfare, forming a key part of Western military strategy for decades. In contrast, the Soviet Union prioritized massive armored forces, with helicopters playing a secondary role. However, the Russia-Ukraine war turned this approach upside down. The world witnessed 200 drones destroying $5 million tanks, exposing the vulnerabilities of Russia's traditional strategy. With heavy tank losses, attack helicopters like the K-52 and Mi-28 became more crucial than ever for Russia. This shift highlights the growing importance of attack helicopters in modern combat. Now, imagine you're responsible for your nation's defense. Given this context, which attack helicopter would you choose as the best for your military? For many, the Russian K-52 is an attractive choice, powerful and proven in combat. However, it doesn't compare to the AH-64 Apache, widely regarded as the world's most formidable attack helicopter. With decades of intense combat experience, the Apache strikes fear into adversaries wherever it operates. The challenge? Acquiring an Apache is no simple task due to the US's stringent export restrictions, making it unavailable to most countries. Those fortunate enough to secure it often demand even more capabilities. India, one of the few nations operating both Russian and American attack helicopters, including the Apache, took a bold step. It chose to develop its own. Why invest billions in creating a new attack helicopter when you already have access to some of the world's best? That's the billion-dollar question, and the answer may be unexpected. To grasp India's surprising decision to develop its own attack helicopter, you must first understand how militaries evaluate the battlefield conditions they may face. Take a real-world example from the U.S. war in Afghanistan. During one operation, a CH-47 Chinook was struck by light infantry fire, forcing an emergency landing at high altitude on a mountain. The battle ended, but it left the Pentagon grappling with a critical question. How do you recover a helicopter stranded atop a mountain? It might seem straightforward. Deploy the powerful CH-53 Super Stallion, a helicopter capable of lifting nearly anything, with images and videos showing it hoisting even F-15 fighter jets. So what was the issue? Here's the intriguing part. The CH-53 Super Stallion can lift enormous loads, but only at lower altitudes. At higher elevations, the air is thinner, reducing lift and oxygen supply, which engines need to burn fuel efficiently. In short, high altitudes can render even the most powerful helicopters less effective. So what did the US do? Calling the Russian government was out of the question, a potential PR nightmare. Instead, they discreetly contacted a private Russian company operating the Mi-26, one of the most powerful helicopters ever built. While not specifically designed for high altitudes, its raw engine power compensated for efficiency losses, enabling it to retrieve the stranded CH-47 from the mountain. Why does this matter? Because India, surrounded by some of the world's highest mountains, faces similar challenges. During the 1999 Kargil War, India faced a tough lesson about close air support in mountainous terrain. The Russian attack helicopters India depended on, while powerful at lower altitudes, became dangerously unstable in the thin air and rugged conditions of high-altitude mountains where there was little margin for error. Surprisingly, transport helicopters like the Mi-8 outperformed the Mi-24 gunships. However, the Mi-8 wasn't designed for combat. It could carry unguided rockets, but lacked a cannon, guided missiles, or a proper targeting system, unlike a true attack helicopter. Years later, when India acquired the formidable AH-64 Apache, expectations soared, given its reputation as one of the world's most feared and battle-tested attack helicopters. In the Himalayas, the AH-64 Apache struggled significantly. So why is India so focused on high-altitude warfare? The Himalayas serve as a formidable natural barrier, and dominating this terrain makes ground invasions nearly impossible. While India's coastline remains a potential vulnerability, its expanding navy and missile defense systems have fortified that front. This drove India to develop a weapon tailored for intense high-altitude combat, the Prachand. What makes this helicopter unique, and how does it stand apart from others globally? That's what we're about to explore. The Prachand was designed for one purpose: to excel in high-altitude battlefields. To grasp how remarkable this is, consider that the Prachand can operate at 6,500 meters, over 21,000 feet, an altitude far beyond the limits of most helicopters. While the AH-64 Apache can technically reach 6,000 meters, it struggles to maneuver, carry heavy weapons, or land safely at that altitude. The Prachand, however, handles these tasks effortlessly. Despite being classified as a light attack helicopter, the Prachand can carry up to 16 anti-tank missiles, matching the Apache's capacity. It's also coated with materials to reduce its infrared signature, as armor offers little protection against man-portable air defense systems, MANPADS. Stealth is the key. Its advanced sensors and optics provide exceptional battlefield awareness, rivaling some of the world's top attack helicopters. Here's something surprising. The Prachand boasts the most shock-absorbent landing gear I've ever seen. In an emergency landing, the pilot might not even notice they've touched down. It's that seamless. India could almost market it as a luxury air limo for Gulf billionaires. But don't be fooled. This helicopter was designed for combat. India didn't just create an attack helicopter. They engineered a high-altitude Predator that can land smoothly on mountain peaks where other helicopters can't even operate. So what sets the Prachand apart as a high-altitude Predator? Beyond its ability to operate at 6,500 meters and its stealthy, shock-absorbent design, India's light combat helicopter, LCH Prachand, was engineered with the unique challenges of the Himalayan battlefield in mind. Unlike other attack helicopters, which lose performance in thin air, the Prachand's lightweight frame and powerful engines, optimized for low-oxygen environments, allow it to maintain agility, carry a full weapons load, and execute precise maneuvers at extreme altitudes. Its compact design also makes it harder to detect in the rugged, narrow valleys of mountainous terrain where radar and visual targeting are tricky. The Prachand isn't just about raw power, it's packed with cutting-edge technology. Its advanced avionics include a helmet-mounted display for pilots, enabling rapid target acquisition, and a digital camouflage system that further reduces its visibility. It can carry a mix of air-to-air and air-to-ground missiles, along with a 20mm cannon, making it versatile enough to tackle enemy helicopters, ground vehicles, or fortified positions. This adaptability is critical in high-altitude warfare, where threats can emerge from unexpected angles due to the terrain. India's decision to build the Prachand, despite operating heavyweights like the Apache and Russian My series, stems from strategic necessity. The Himalayas, with peaks exceeding 20,000 feet, demand a helicopter that doesn't just survive, but dominates in those conditions. Relying on foreign platforms, even ones as capable as the Apache, means depending on supply chains and maintenance agreements that could be disrupted in a conflict. By developing the Prachand, India ensures self-reliance, tailoring a machine to its unique geopolitical and environmental challenges. Now, if you like this video, check out this next video right here.